Mass, man, it's time to rock. I had to find a way, I couldn't find a job. Couldn't find a prayer, couldn't find a God. Couldn't find a prayer, couldn't find a God. Black Mass, man, it's time to rock. I had to find a way, I couldn't find a job. Couldn't find a God. Couldn't find a prayer, couldn't find a God.
I woke up, then I logged in to that Urban X where they be flexing with that blog in. Put it down, cause my little homie called in. Had to bail him out, he in trouble with the law again. Black skin can't win in the white world. Seen a brother kill his own kid for that white girl. We ain't wanna go to school, but we had to. Every February it was scary in them classrooms. Shimmy y'all, shimmy yay. Old dirty bastards can't own dirty slaves, so they own dirty masters. Black Dot found a pot as a youngin', broke it down for his son, and now he serve it to the masses.
Black Mass, man, it's time to rock. I had to find a way, I couldn't find a job. Couldn't find a prayer, couldn't find a God. Couldn't find a prayer, couldn't find a God. Black Mass, man, it's time to rock. I had to find a way, I couldn't find a job. Couldn't find a prayer, couldn't find a God. Couldn't find a prayer, couldn't find a God.
Urban excellence, a product of my residence. From 4 to 44, Obama was the president. I told mama I ain't trying to go to church. I'm like Adam, every Adam is a product of the dirt. And I've been reaping what he sowed. I got the product, got the dirt. And I can teach you what I know, but then you gotta put in work. You in trouble if you waiting on the government. I told my bro I make it out the hood, and that's a covenant.
Peace. Whoa, I feel loud. Peace. Welcome back to another
turn
episode.
this damn thing up.
Welcome back to another episode of the Urban X Podcast. Thank you guys for joining us. We're your host. I'm Malcolm. This is the artist formerly known as the Black Dot. We're here with you guys on a Monday. Beautiful Monday.
Beautiful Monday.
Thank you guys for being here.
We appreciate your presence here
Yes.
all the time. Monday is a great day to get the week started.
Yes. Show 462.
Not just any 462.
This is not just any 462. No.
This is our anniversary.
Guys, on this day in 2018, it was actually the 17th. It was actually March 17th.
Okay, yeah, that's fair enough.
In 2018, we did our first, episode or first, go
I'm
at it.
pretty sure that was terrible.
It was dark. We had black curtains
We had
behind
black
us.
curtains. Did we have the screen back
I think
there?
we had
yet?
the screen back there.
And it was wobbly, and it was sideways.
Yeah.
And we were putting the pictures up on the screen.
via PowerPoint.
Via PowerPoint presentation. Oh, man.
We had we didn't have 3 cameras. We had one camera that could have 3 angles. We had the Mevo.
The
Mevo
right.
camera.
The Mevo was one camera that gave 3 angles, and even back then, that was advanced.
That was revolutionary. Facts.
We've done some revolutionary
that's
things.
a fact.
Up here.
That's a fact.
You know what I mean? That was one of them. People were like, how they doing that?
Yeah.
How they getting it on thought, and then they getting it, and then we would always come on around that time and something would go wrong.
Bro.
We came on arguing every show. Boy, you was supposed to turn that on. This, that. It just was really, really weird.
If you have time, go check it.
Fun at the same time. Trying to figure out this podcast world.
Yep. And Mom, that she was controlling everything through an iPad.
She was controlling everything through an iPad in another room.
And no, that first one was the same room.
Okay, and then
we upgraded to it being in another room, and
we could hear her laughing in the other room. It just was very, very crazy.
Mama, Dad, you have something to say?
Yeah, Mama, Dad, you got something to say?
Something to say about that?
Hey, how's it going?
Yeah.
How's everybody doing out there?
We're good. How are you? We're
Peace,
good.
Urban X family.
We're good.
Yes.
You've been dying to give me a mic.
You here?
I have one here. How's everyone doing out there?
Oh, good. Yeah, but you're not going to be heard on the audio.
Oh, see, because you didn't put the damn thing.
But you'll be here in the live.
Oh,
here.
God, yeah.
That's going to be weird.
All right.
I'm going to need a raise.
Oh, now you need a raise.
That is kind of a couple different roles.
Because I have a lot of stuff going on back here.
This is true.
And we're asking you to walk and chew gum.
This is true.
At the same time.
But thank you guys for being here. Like we said, this is like our 6-year anniversary. That's impressive.
That's very impressive.
Impressive. Clap that up for us.
Yep.
Clap that up for us.
It's been a long journey,
Absolutely.
a lot of ups and downs.
And everything in between.
And everything in between. A lot of monumental moments, funny moments, touching moments. Just 6 years of a lot of stuff.
Absolutely.
And so when we speak about the podcast realm, we're not Johnny come lately. We put in some work.
We've been here, yeah.
And for those of you who have been there with us, we appreciate it, man. Because, to see a father and son team, you know what I'm saying, and a mama, team all coming together, a family dynamic in the capacity in which we do it. I think we trailblazed and did some amazing things.
Absolutely. Quick announcement, guys. Weather's getting nice. However, hoodie season, our hoodie season is coming to a close. We're having one last blowout sale before we put these hoodies away until the fall. Right?
Basically.
So everything, all embossed designs, hoodies and sweatshirts like you see us having on here are going for 50% off.
Famously Black, thank you so much.
Oh my
thank
gosh,
you.
thank you.
Appreciate it.
So the hoodies embossed are going for 50% off until this Friday?
Yep, until Friday or the weekend.
Okay, to the weekend. And then we're putting them away. So go get them, shopurbanx.com. 50% off. And
50% off all embossed hoodies and sweatshirts like this. And this is the perfect season because now you're taking your coat off.
Yeah.
And then you letting that flavor shine.
You see it.
This is it.
And we got haircuts. You see it.
You see it.
Because I was looking homeless for a while.
Yeah, he was. I was going to donate a few dollars to him.
I was looking homeless for a while.
He came in with a cup of coffee. I would put some change in there. You know how that goes.
Yeah.
And so, 50% off.
All embossed
straight,
designs.
all embossed and all hoodies.
And I think there's a rumor that we found one last box of journals.
I think we did find one last box of journals.
One of the.
So if you want an IM journal,
Listen.
get to the shop.
I'm saying this. It's not a lot.
It's not a lot.
All right.
However, come in a box. How many come in a box? That's what it is.
All right.
Mama Doc got something.
Okay, I do want to plug something in.
Okay.
Not only if you want to hear me, you can actually see me. Because I am part of the membership that we currently have. And on Sundays, we all meet up.
Yeah, we have some great meetups
We have some incredible conversations. So if you want to get your membership for $10 or $100 a month, you can come on in and join us.
$100 for the year, $10 a month. $100 for the year.
Absolutely.
I'm scamming.
Yeah, you taking money off the top. Yeah.
I told you I need a raise.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so hey, come on in and join us.
Yes, urbanx.nyc.
You can see us on Sundays at 9:00 live.
And you get a week for free.
That's right.
And you get a week of membership for free. So go check that out.
Better take advantage.
Go check that. Yes. Somebody said Mama died taxing. You see her? Goddamn. She's $100 a month.
Yeah. So
Anything else?
with that being said, let's get a roll call going.
I saw LA tapped in.
LA is in the building.
What's good? Who else I see? Somebody said they need help with Kajabi. I think you email. I'm gonna get back to your email because I think I did see your email. Baldwin Harbor, New York was good. Naptown in the building was happening.
Okay.
Mississippi was good. Sister Clay, thank you for the super chat. And Famously Black wants to give away a membership for a year.
Ooh.
So you can email us if you email us at info@urbanx.nyc. First one to what's the question? What's a good question? What's a good trivia question for that?
Come on, Malcolm, think of something.
Okay, I'll think of something. When is? I don't know.
We'll figure it out.
Yeah, I'll figure it out. Yeah, thank you for the super chats. We appreciate you.
Yes.
New Haven, Connecticut was good. Charlotte, North Carolina was good. Vegas was happening.
Naptown, Delaware's in the building. Cali's in the building.
Milwaukee.
Linwood is in the building.
Harlem World. Tampa, Center Love was happening.
Okay. Orlando, South Carolina in the building.
Okay. BX all day, of course.
What college did Odyssey graduate? She graduated from Stony Brook University.
That was supposed to be
that was supposed to be the question. Oh.
See, you just wrote that. What college did I graduate from?
Oh, I'm goofy. Yeah, what college did Malcolm graduate
What college did I,
from?
and what year? What year?
What year and college?
And college did I graduate from?
Yeah.
And the first one can get...
Or what year did Black Dot get his GED?
And then the first one to get that can get a year of the Urban X membership, sponsored by Famously Black. We appreciate it.
Sponsored by Famously Black.
We appreciate it.
Tawanda Gardner, thank you so much.
Thank you. Miami, Wilmington via BX. Shouts out to you, Justice. Shouts out to you.
Yeah, somebody said, no, you got to email that to us.
You got to email us the answer to the question. All right.
At urbanx.nyc.
Info@urbanx.nyc.
Info. Pay attention because you lose points for being
I'm not
slow.
I'm not.
I want to give it to you, but you're slow.
Yeah.
Info@urbanx.nyc.
All right.
Right? Year.
And the school.
And that's what it's going to be.
And what did I get my degree in?
Oh, now you're taking it too far. All right. That's a bit too far.
All right.
That's a bit too far.
You trying to give this away or not?
You want us to have this shit or not?
All right, so let's get to some stuff, you guys.
Yes.
You are tuned into the sounds of Urban X.
So, over the weekend, one of the major stories that was circulating was about Bruno Mars.
Yes.
Apparently, they said he had racked up a $50 million gambling debt at the MGM studios in Vegas. Mm-hmm. And apparently, they said that, he was, although he had $50 million in debts, he was still making like $90 million a year. So he was working for like $1 million a night, something crazy. And everybody was like, "Oh, poor you!
Right,
You're only making $1 million a night, poor you." But then I saw on TMZ, like right before we got on the show, that MGM said there was a fake story, that he doesn't have that much debt. He doesn't have any debt with them, and they're still looking forward to working with him in the future to bring some amazing experiences for their concert goers. Now, I saw that and I said, because a $50 million Vegas debt, that kind of does make them look bad.
Of course.
Right?
Of
you know
course.
what I'm saying? Like, why would I go there? Nobody's winning there. The idea of casino is to go there with the hope, the last glimmer of hope that I could possibly, beat the house. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
If I know you got a huge star, $50 million in debt, I'm never going there.
And it also speaks to how bad it looks to have a celebrity owe you that much money.
Absolutely.
So not just MGM coming out with a story or denying it, his PR team in conjunction with MGM, I could see them coming together and say, let's put a little spin on this.
Yeah.
But it would not be far-fetched if he did owe that much. If you live or you're doing a residency in Vegas.
And you got the bread.
Listen.
That's like playing with Monopoly money, right?
All of these celebrities, Michael Jordan, Barkley, they speak of how much money that they owe or how much gambling takes place. And so I would not be surprised if you dig a hole. The rumor has it, of course, is that Michael Jordan is notorious for running up debts that me and you could never see. He could just write that stuff off. So remember, I saw, even on Vlad TV, I saw some of the mobsters say this is how they get games fixed, right? Them athletes come in and they start gambling and they get in over their head.
Yeah.
And they go, look, the first visit is, look.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Second visit is, all right, I got to wait for you to work some of that off. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We need you to shave a few points or this or that and things of that nature. So it would not surprise me if he did accumulate $50 million in debt, but that comes at a price.
Yeah,
because now you're working for them, because that's not even including taxes.
Yeah.
Right? So you still got to get taxed.
Yeah.
You still got to, so you might just be working just to be working.
Because the story went like...
And I heard rumor, he had a cocaine
I'm about to say first of all, he bringing that energy back. I like it. He did a funk album. He got a gambling debt and he does coke.
And he did cocaine. That's the big triple three. Okay?
He's restoring the feeling.
He owe a little money, he sniff a little cocaine.
But in the story, people were doing the math. It's like basically he's an indentured servant to MGM. That's a bad story that can't be circulated.
It can't because it makes them look bad.
Yeah.
But I can see the realistic aspect of it. You gonna work here forever.
You know who also has a gambling addiction? Drake.
Yes.
Every major sporting event, he's putting $1 million on this team and they lose.
Yes.
He's putting $1 million on this boxer and he lose. The one that just got knocked out by Anthony.
Yes.
He had 700,000 on him to win. He lost. Like it's always something.
Yeah, Ascendant Infinite God just said that's what got Elvis.
See?
You know what I mean? Working out in Vegas, gambling, and let me also add another component to this.
I saw Casino. You seen it?
Yeah, these mobsters.
I seen it.
Do not play, right? And these mobsters got connections you and I can only fathom. The JFK hit allegedly bring Leslie into the room.
Yeah.
Was the mob. The Catholic Church,
CIA,
FBI, Hoover. It was so many people in on this hit. And so if the mob can sit down, you know what I'm saying, and have politics, right? Dude, it's a wrap. You ain't got a chance. And so for them to build Vegas, this is their big money. Vegas, and we talked about sports, all of this stuff is mob connected. Bottom line, I don't care how you want to dress it up. Yeah. And so I could see them owning these artists. You know what I mean? They go, you're going to work here forever.
Forever.
Because my casino, we need entertainment. You know, you owe $50 million. It's not that bad. It seems bad. You're gonna be working until you're 75, but that's okay.
And apparently, and that you know that car show with Corbin, the fat dude. Bruno Mars, he has a show where you drive around and
yes, and then they're singing and shit. Yes.
So apparently he told him that he was like a card shark before he got famous for singing. Like he was like really good at poker and stuff like that. So I could listen.
Yeah.
It fits.
And your ego thinking you can beat Vegas, you cannot beat Vegas.
Yeah. Somebody said Casino is the best gangster movie. Hella underrated. It is underrated. That's one of my favorites.
Hella underrated movie.
Yeah.
Now, I go to Vegas because I'm going to Vegas for my birthday or something. I'm going to be hitting what is called the one-arm bandit. You put down 50 cent, you work it. 50 cent, work it.
I heard.
Now, granted, I'll take $200, $300. I could be there all day because you win, you lose, you win, you lose, you go home, and you're happy.
Yeah.
You figure, if I almost had a chance, right? Mm-hmm. Whenever I used to go to Atlantic City, side note, it was very sad.
Yeah.
To see them old people. Yeah. The bus don't leave for 4 hours. And they are already in line. Yeah. It's time to go home. They give them vouchers, little $20 vouchers. They spend that $20, and now they just waiting for the bus to leave for and they looking at you when you walk in like, hi, like,
can you give me what?
Can you give me this $5, man? And I always look straight ahead. I act like I don't, I don't see none of them old people like, you should have thought about that before you came out here. And
Jay Nightman said his wife lost 100 on the slots in 5 minutes.
Jeez, she was swinging for the fences. Yeah. If I'm balling, I do the dollar. That's like, for my budget, I'm balling the dollar. And see, the key to it is you can't try to hit the triple. Mm-hmm. You got to mix it up. It's 11112. It's a code. When you break the code, you get paid. Other than that,
I saw somewhere that in the casinos they don't have a lot of right angles.
Huh?
They don't have right angles in casinos because like a right angle to the bathroom, like it wouldn't be because when you make a right turn, your brain is making the turn, right? And then once your brain is like on, you're going, I should go.
Oh.
So they have a lot of like wide turns, so you do it mindlessly when you go in places. Like there's no clock. There's
definitely no clocks or windows.
There's no windows in there.
Yeah, so you don't know what time it is. Absolutely. Ain't that some shit?
Yeah,
They geometrically fucking
that's a science. Like, they broke that down.
They got that shit to a science. And they keep bringing you them drinks.
Yeah.
But them drinks is like water.
Yeah, see?
But you sitting there just drinking
That
and
is
drinking.
fascinating.
No windows. The sound of the... You be looking over, oh shit, they hit. Ring. You know what I mean? I've seen people, they got that shit to us. They feel the seats. Oh, this is hot. Somebody was just sitting here. It's time for this machine to win. Listen, them old people have a science to this shit. That's what the fuck they doing over there feeling the seats and shit. To see if somebody was sitting there. Oh, this is hot. No, they got all that shit down to a science, man.
That's funny.
Yeah. It's all psychology.
All right. So hopefully it's not true, but if it is, man, I don't know.
Well,
I'm smelling the cover story from TMZ.
Yes.
Now, aside of speaking of TMZ, they were the ones. I think we spoke about Kate Middleton. From the UK, Duchess or the Prince of Wales, whatever. She's married to, I think, one of the princes out there, right? Mm-hmm. People have been discussing her being missing. The picture that they put out, they figured out that it was doctored, that it was photoshopped, that a lot of stuff was going on with the picture. So a lot of people are like, where is she? Apparently she had some surgery last November, so they haven't seen her out since. TMZ just reported that she was out shopping with Prince Harry. I think it's Harry. He was out shopping and she looked happy and it's a grainy picture. I think it's a body double.
Could be.
I think it's a body double.
Could be.
Because of just... outside, it just looked at two regular people shopping.
Yeah,
if this the prince and the princess, it would be a lot more fanfare, especially if nobody has seen her.
And paparazzi everywhere.
I didn't see no paparazzi. I didn't see no security. It looked like a stage photo, and it looked like a body double.
Then you got to remember
Prince William. That's right. What it is. Thank you, guys.
And then you also got to remember, they own the media. Mm-hmm. So TMZ would fall in line with that as well.
Yeah.
So we need you to put this story out.
It's just like real convenient. Like,
it's very convenient.
Oh, you out shopping? Okay.
Yeah. Yep. Absolutely.
That was just me.
Yeah. No, I have to agree.
You are tuned into the sounds of Urban X.
Want to talk about your man, Dr. Dre? He's wild.
Yeah. Dr. Dre, come on, you give us the story. So, I'll fill it in.
Who was he interviewing with? I just saw the clip of him saying that he thinks Eminem is just the greatest ever.
He said Eminem is the greatest rapper ever.
Like, he is like not even close. Nobody can touch him, basically.
Yes, that is an abomination on so
Umar
many.
Gonna have a field day with that.
Oh, he's going to
have
that
a field day.
Alive.
Yeah.
If he hasn't already gotten word of what Dr. Dre just said. Now, Dr. Dre's biggest cash cow was Eminem. Let's call that for what it's worth.
Yep.
Right?
Damn. Sorry.
And so I would not be surprised just from a standpoint of that, of him saying that. Dr. Dre, in all of his understanding of what hip hop is, what it means, who's did what, cannot honestly feel that Eminem is the greatest, because again, is subjective. So when you get into arguments with people about who's the greatest, let's just say he was black. Mm-hmm. All right, let's just put that. Let's just remove the white factor, him being the Elvis of hip hop. When I listen to him in a vacuum, he is nowhere near the greatest MC of all time.
You know what it feels like? It feels like when people come out and say that, when the legends come out and say that, it feels like they're being contrarians for the sake of being contrarians. Like, prime example, like when black people are really die hard for Trump, right? When there's like real, Trump is, it feels like that's what they're doing with him. They just feel like they just have to be different, and they have to show you, because like why can't he, because he's white? Like, right. That's their whole angle at it.
And again, if you're gonna talk sales and all of that, and you know what I mean, but what's the criteria for the greatest of all time? Again, a subjective matter in a sense, but what Eminem says just doesn't resonate for me. I broke this down in my book, Hip Hop Decoded, right? I said white men can't rap.
You should go get that book.
You should really go get that book, especially during the climate we are in now.
Amazon.com.
You know what I'm saying? Amazon.com.
And it's wherever books are sold.
Wherever books are sold.
Online, yes.
Right? And so it requires more than just putting words together. It requires more than just rhyming a bunch of syllables that have no significance. It involves more than that.
And yo, people are crazy about Eminem. I wrote an article about him on our blog years ago when we first
And people are still responding to this.
Yeah, and people were like trying to. They were threatening to hack the website because I said he wasn't the. It was scary. I was like, God, damn.
Yeah. And so I speak about it from a melanated standpoint of, sure, he can rhyme words, but those words have to have some kind of resonant energy that affects me. I'm never, and I heard people say, I'm never in my car bumping Eminem. And so how can I call him the greatest? I like 2 songs this nigga made.
Lose Yourself.
Lose Yourself and Stan.
Yeah.
And Stan was produced by the 45 King. You know what I'm saying? And Lose Yourself was probably produced by him or whatever. The rest of that, and he did a song with not Mariah, Rihanna. Rihanna.
Okay, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, Monsters or something that was half-ass decent. The rest of that means absolutely nothing. If we're talking about somebody who can just rhyme words, I haven't heard no one better than Cannabis in my life. In terms of being able to just continuously draw words and rhyme words. So an MC means much more than just being able to rhyme words. I spoke about having the third ear. You know, we speak a lot about the third eye or the first eye. There's a third ear that if you are not melanated, you can't hear the silence. Black people can hear the silence in music. That's why we never offbeat. Ever. You ever see somebody black offbeat? No, because we can hear parts and we can recognize that. When Europeans study our music, that's why when they do reggae, it's wet that boom boom, because they're on a, they're trying to use a linear mind to understand something that's far beyond linear. Same thing with him singing.
Yeah.
So I can rhyme in between beat, on beat, off beat, and the melanin will fill in those spaces, and it'll just sound awesome. He is a very technical MC.
He's an AI.
He's an AI
rapper. Yeah.
Rapper.
Yeah.
So he can rhyme words and the words and the words and the words, and I'm like, what does any of that mean? And then you can have somebody who's just rhyming just on pace and on beat, and you can feel so much more of it because it is more than a linear thing. You know what I'm saying? I even told a story with Grand Wizard, the creator of the Scratch. They have classes now where they write down musical notes based on his scratches. That's not how he does it.
Yeah.
But that's how they have to compute these scratches he's doing. They have to convert them into musical type notes so that they can, follow along. So
that's not how he does it.
That's not how he do that. I done seen that man drop the goddamn needle right on the break beat. Just bam, dance to the drummer's beat, dance it. Like, no, I don't think you understand what I'm saying. Not put the headphones on and rewind it. I seen this man go dance to the drummer's beat. Let's dance to the drummer's beat. Let's dance it. Dude, you can't teach that.
Yeah.
Right? And so, no. Cambada is somewhere different now. I'm not even going to put him in this equation because his ability to do it is quantum. Quantum cannabis. I'm just talking about in reference to the era in which you would compare Eminem to. You know what I mean? But Cambada is like, let's put that over here. You know what I mean? Because I seen that man work in the studio, and I've seen shit I ain't never seen before. All right, so we got brothers and sisters who can rhyme words till they blue in the face. Being a MC is much more than that. And I think Dr. Dre should know that shit. And he should be ashamed of himself.
I remember when I think Joe Budden on his podcast, when he was like going at Eminem, if you can go watch that episode, he said, for the last 10 years, you have rhymed words very well, but you're not saying anything.
Thank you.
And that's and I was happy that a peer has finally just come out and said that. Like, you have rhymed words very well.
Right.
You rhyme words. Like, you rhyme.
Like, what those? Okay, they rhyme.
Yeah.
I can get a dictionary to do that.
Yeah.
And just rhyme as many words. That's far more to being an MC. And for Rakim to say that, I was highly disappointed. The God MC, the one the people's champ, is Rakim for us.
And I think it was more, that was, again, speaking to my earlier point, that they just have a point to just, wow, because he's white, he can't. I'm just like, all right.
Yeah, because he's white, he can't.
And I think it's like, you know, when you identify as something and you attack the profession in a way, so that makes you defend the profession, that makes you defend.
And what my only respect for Eminem is that he stayed in his lane. Mm-hmm. He stayed with the trailer park type. He never tried to be black in the sense other than he was rapping, who probably grew up in a poor neighborhood, and that's what the young people were doing, because hip-hop has had a grand effect on the world. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? In terms of, and the way we always qualified it is if you had bars or you respected the culture, there was a small spot for you. I'm getting my Lord Jamal on now. All right? This is our house. But if you come in and you respect the laws of my house, we do recognize you being here. And that went for graffiti artists who was some white artists. Graffiti artists was dope. Their work spoke for them. B-boys, you know what I'm saying? Along with the Spanish brothers who really took that over. We know that all of it is our shit. But if you came in and you respected the art form itself, you didn't try to violate it, you put your work in. Third Base, MC Search and Rich Nice was the DJ. It's Search and the other white rapper, I forget his name, it escapes me at the time. They came in. I never respected the Beastie Boys because I felt that they were just using what was called hip hop, but all they was doing was dirty rock songs and trying to capitalize off a black audience. And they coupled them with Public Enemy and Run DMC to give it a nice, so we can get the white kids there, we can get the black kids there, we can get the militant kids there, and that's how, that worked out. But
Pete Nice.
Pete Nice, thank you. That's why I love my comments section. And so, in that sense, I think Dr. Dre should know better. But if Eminem made me 200, 300, 400 million, I might be like, Eminem's greatest. Shit. Yeah. You know what I mean? Yeah. So, again, a matter of perspective. Yeah. But if we get in a dark room and just me and you, come on. And the whole story of he was just in a warehouse.
And I didn't even know he was white.
Going through old tapes. Yeah. And I popped this tape and I said, that's
a great story, though.
That's a great story.
Fantastic, yeah.
And I didn't even know this guy was white. Yeah. And then when I saw him, I was like, whoa.
No, the guy you came with, where is he?
Yeah, where is the...
Because I know you're the driver.
Right, where is Eminem? Yeah. I am Eminem. Whoa. Bing. I think we got something here. Get the fuck out of here. Nah, I ain't buying that shit.
Somebody asked if, thank you for this Cash App, by the way, is Nas the GOAT?
Nas would be up, again, it's a subjective situation, but I would put Nas is way ahead of him than Eminem than for me. Nas is in my top 2 or 3. I got Rakim, I got Kool Moe Dee first. That's just my personal. I got Grandmaster Caz and Melly Mel. Let's put them here. Right? Rakim, Big Daddy Kane, Kool G Rap here. KRS-One is probably the ultimate in terms of performance, in terms of holding the culture down, in terms of intelligence. KRS-One stands on his own. but I'd have to put Nas in that category. You gotta go.
These conversations are always like, it's nothing comes because it depends where you're from. Like,
right.
When you were born to, like,
absolutely.
It's like,
that's why I said it's very subjective.
I was listening to Vince Staples, and he was just like, yo, like he's from Long Beach. He goes, yo, it's nobody bigger than Snoop for us.
Absolutely.
He's from here, and he is like.
He is the GOAT.
You know what I'm saying? So there is where you're from, when you were born, who you listen to. It's very, very
Peace
subjective.
family. Eminem ain't got Lupe Fiasco. Check the song King Nas on his album Draga's Wave, and the most people never heard it because Lupe was blackballed. I can understand that as well, Isaiah.
Thank you.
Absolutely. Now it's the same thing with the conversation with Kobe, Michael, and LeBron. There's a whole era who go, Kobe is the greatest of all time.
Marcus don't want to hear nobody else.
Don't want to hear nobody.
He don't want to hear. He loved Kobe.
Right? And then there's people my age who go, wait a minute.
Yeah.
I seen Michael Jordan do something incredible. And then there's this new generation of people in the NBA who go, yo, check this out. I've been in here 10 years, and the greatest thing I've seen is LeBron James. And so each one has a valid point.
Yeah.
But then we go back to Kareem Abdul-Jabbar and Dr. J. This thing is a subjective conversation, but at least less substantiated with a little bit of truth.
Yeah, I agree.
That's like saying Larry Bird is the greatest basketball player you've ever seen. Come on, son. He was good, but come on.
Yeah,
come on. I think it's time for a commercial break.
Yeah, we do. Yeah, it is.
Yeah, we've been talking.
Yeah.
This is a podcast, right?
Yeah, we'll be right back. Don't touch that dial.
Don't touch that dial.
We'll be right.
When you go to this break, if you're not going to watch the commercial, go get a hoodie.
Shop UrbanX.
ShopUrbanX.com.
I am a critical thinker, here to bless you with lyrical tinctures. I am the Black Dot, the point of reference, the metaphysical link to the Moors, the Mayans, the Aztecs, the Incas. I am here to remove the blind spots and clear the view of your spiritual blinker. I am something out of nothing. I am the alchemical bringer of change. My name will continue to linger. I am legend. If consciousness was a game, I would be considered a ringer. I am because we are.
To all of you Dr. Sebi followers, I've got something for y'all. Discover the untold story of one of the most important healers of our time in Abelardo Guerrero Jr.'s book titled My Journey with Dr. Sebi. Visit www.myjourneywithdrsebi.com to place your order and receive a free copy of the audiobook with over 4 hours of exclusive content.
Icons. Celebrities covering one eye who are sworn to secrecy to mislead the masses into a life of negativity by way of destructive behaviors, i.e. drugs, sex, violence, etc. Most of these celebrities you see in the music industry and in Hollywood have taken a sworn oath to protect what they have going and to have you being misled by using drugs, violence, and all of these other crazy behaviors. Be careful. Beware of those who are pointing at one eye, covering one eye, or trying their best to shut down your first eye. Log on to urbanx.nyc for the latest in apparel, or shop urbanx.com to pick up the latest in our not so subtle teas, and we thank you for your support. Peace.
Hello, wealthy family. This is Chanel, Ascending Infinite Goddess, sending infinite thanks to your higher selves, your legions of angels, your ancestors, your spirit animals, and divine source itself for allowing us to continuously connect in this time and space. I am so grateful to be a beautiful vessel to assist you on your journey and help facilitate healing. Be sure to visit my website, www.ascendinginfinitegoddess.com, where you can view my blogs, exclusive videos, and schedule all of your services. I can also be reached at 786-828-8722. Be sure to also view my YouTube channel where I have hundreds of videos for you on your spiritual journey. Thank you so much, wealthy family. And until we connect again, stay alert, stay aware, and live in love.
We're back. Thank you guys for joining us. We appreciate it.
Appreciate that support.
On this Monday, show 462.
462.
We've been doing this for 6 years, guys.
6 years, almost to the day.
Crazy.
Yesterday was St. Patrick's Day. That's why you're wearing top of the morning to you.
You ain't even do the science, man.
I ain't even, you know what I'm saying? I'm
do
slow.
The science, man.
I'm slow.
I actually totally forgot.
Yeah.
Totally forgot. But thank you guys for being here. Don't forget, we're doing a 50% blowout sale on all embossed designs. ShopUrbanX.com.
And it's first come, first serve, because some colors we still have.
Some stuff is out.
Some stuff is sold out.
Yeah.
But now is the actual time, because like you said, you can wear them with no jacket. We getting to that point where it's just like, and come on, if you didn't have one of these, the way these joints hug you and the way these joints feel.
Listen, like, if you have one in the chat, just talk about the quality, man.
Yeah, please talk about the quality of these babies.
Give us a testimony right now in the chat. We'd appreciate it.
We appreciate that.
Right?
For sure.
You're listening to the sounds of Urban X.
So let's talk about Tyson Foods, man. Apparently, I'm hearing word that a lot of American businesses are being incentivized to fire American workers and to hire some immigrants, some migrants.
Yes.
Come on. Real question, honest question. What's the difference between the language when we say immigrants or migrants? I thought they mean the same thing, but why?
To me,
are they differentiating?
Immigrants is the long version of migrants. It's in there. Grants.
It is, but like, why do they say we have an influx of migrants when?
I think it sounds a little bit more softer than.
I don't like that.
It's like.
I don't like that. These illegals.
Nigga, Negro, maybe it's sort of, the softer version of nigga.
Yeah.
Negroes.
Colored.
Colored. Colored folks and shit. That's what I think. Now, I'm pretty sure there's a definition or term for it. But yes, because at the end of the day, Malcolm, this is a capitalist society. Everything about America speaks of capitalism. And I need to get the cheapest labor I can get. I have board members who are saying, dude, these migrants is going to do the same. First of all, these migrants work hard. You know that. They don't take no time off. They don't need a vacation. They don't need none of that. They just want to work. They take pride in work. Niggas, I need a cigarette break. I gotta go pick my daughter up. I'm stealing chickens, because the Tyson chickens. You know I gotta hustle in the hood.
True that.
I'm moving chickens on the side.
I'm selling $20 plates.
$20 plates. When niggas come with all kind of reasons for they can't do the job, and the supervisors are stressing me. I'm in HR all the time. These migrants, they just want to work, man. You know what I mean? And it's cheap labor. Right? And all of us benefit from cheap labor.
This is true.
All right? These hoodies, this is very, very cheap labor. Just keeping it a bean. This phone,
it's true.
It's just cheap labor.
It's true. It blew my mind how much it costs to get those phone made.
Yeah.
It blew my mind.
Yeah. And so
it's like $1,000 markup, 1,000% markup.
It's more than 1,000.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And them sneakers, I told you, they got listen, I'm telling you now, they got them nets there. You can't even kill yourself.
Yeah.
Like there used to be a time, fuck this. You just jump out the window.
And bounce you right back to your workstation.
They got the shit to a side. The shit bounce you back to your seat. Boom. You can't even off yourself, and you just in there making cheap sneakers. You know what I mean? Niggas ain't gonna be doing all that for $2 an hour. You know what I mean? They just not. And so now you got the automated machines making food. It's an all automated joint Chick-fil-A.
Yeah, it's McDonald's like that in Texas.
Yeah, where you just place your order, your food just show up, There's nobody there.
That's crazy.
You know what I mean? And so you give them your name or something, and that's it.
You know, they're actually, crazy enough, they're actually doing away with self-checkout because of how much money businesses are losing.
That's why I said they got the $98 fee.
Yeah.
So it's like they made it into a VIP thing now.
Yeah. But so it's funny because so they try to do away with workers because they're saying we're losing money, but you wind up losing more money doing the self-checkout because so many people are stealing.
That's because there's no integrity in the world.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
All right? Let's just keep that a being.
That's true, too.
You should be honest to go there. I'm just here, you know.
Yeah.
But come on, dude. Look around. Any opportunity to swipe this PlayStation for $3, it's going to get swiped.
Take off the ground turkey.
Yeah. Barcode, put that on there. And we creative.
Yeah.
We be in the store doing that shit. Like you watch her look over there, blame, all my shit be $72. I done walked out there with $900 worth of shit.
Yeah.
Right? And so they're taking a beating there. Mm-hmm. They're taking a beating. The employee theft.
That's true.
Is huge in these big conglomerate stores.
Yeah, I worked at Macy's and Bloomingdale's, and they were on it. They were like, "Yo, you know," they gave us like the theft numbers for the year, and they was like, "Where's this money? Where's this coming from?" And he was like, "Oh, customers is from y'all."
From y'all.
I was like, "Damn."
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Damn.
I told Eli's story recently on how I used to work for Saks Fifth Avenue, and I stole something. I got cool with one of the security guards, and I said, I'm gonna walk out her door because she cool with me. As I walk out the door, this is no exaggeration, 2 security guards ran up on me, and they looked in my bag, and nothing was in my bag. Nothing was in my bag. Jesus took the wheel. I said, I'm busted. I'm going to lose my job. I said, there's no way I can explain having all of this shit in my bag. They went in my bag and said, oh, we thought you were stealing. I said, I thought I was stealing too. and then I started thinking I was being punked because they walked away. And I was like, shit. I was looking behind me. Is anybody following? Listen, the magic in that. It's magic out there. I tapped into a subconscious level of magic. And they did not catch me. Another time, again, I drove a bus for a living. Me and Mama Dot were going on vacation. And I had let my license almost lapse to the last day. You know what I mean? Now, of course, you work for transit. You have to have a license. I'm a bus operator. If I don't pass that test, they report that to transit right away. I'm suspended. But I'm going on vacation. I didn't have my glasses or, where she said, read the chart. I read the chart. She said, okay, read the chart again. I zoned in. I read the chart again. She said, sir, you have one more time to read this chart correctly. I said, Jesus, take the wheel. I said, ZTBFJQ.
And that looks like it too.
And she was like, all right, you did it. I don't know what letters. I swear on everything I love. I have no idea what I spit, but Jesus took the wheel. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. So, no, these things happen, man. I walked out of there with my license, and I don't know how I did it. I walked out of there with them shirts from Saks Fifth Avenue. Expensive shit. Saks don't sell no bullshit.
Yeah, they don't.
Expensive. As a matter of fact, I was buying shit for your goddamn mother.
So you blame her now?
Blame her for that shit. I was trying to bring her something because, I was on a small budget. But I know she like nice. Looking right. She like nice things. I said, well, I'm going to go on to Saks, and get a few things. I put them in my bag. I said, I'm cool with the security guard. I walked by her and winked that eye. She just looked the other way. And these niggas rolled up on me like the FBI.
Jesus.
And Jesus took the wheel. Yeah.
It's Ramadan and Jesus taking the wheel.
Jesus took the wheel. I don't have to go through my story every week. I switch up based on. I think Ramadan just ended.
Oh, did it?
I think so. Okay. I don't know.
And so real quick, it was Ramadan. My man Kyrie is fasting.
OMG.
And he hit one of the flyest game-winning shots
that I've ever seen.
Man, shouts out to the
Shout
God,
out Kyrie
man.
Irving, the God, because that shot, left hand 21-foot hook with a 7-footer breathing down your neck
was
to
ill.
win the game. I've never seen anything like it.
Yeah, that was ill. Shouts out to Kyrie.
Yeah.
Should send him some sneakers, man.
Yes, Kyrie, come on, send us some of them kicks, man.
Send us some sneakers, man. I know you be watching.
I'm a 13. You know what I mean? You know, I'm 13 at the shit. Hell yeah, send them over.
Oh, man.
You are tuned into the sounds of Urban X.
So, long story short, the migrants are taking our jobs.
They ain't taking my job.
Yeah, well, you know, they're taking.
Hey, see, we're podcast.
They're taking
Welcome
American
to a
jobs.
podcast. Listen, yeah, we'll do a podcast. You know, a father, a son, a son, a son, a daughter, a father, a son, a son, a son. Welcome to the number one father, son, uncle, son podcast. And we bring a lot of thing to you, a lot of thing we talk about here. Urban X, we bring a lot of things we talk about, you know. It's a lot of business out here, you know. We get a job, you know, yeah. Welcome to the podcast. Welcome to our podcast. Oh, God. Oh, that wasn't right at all.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Okay. Anywho, that's not right. You know, they're taking the jobs and everything. Yeah.
It's a real serious political issue that's happening in this country right now.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
What else we have?
Oh gosh.
Sheesh.
In other news, Vibes Cartel's case got his appeal. He won his appeal.
That's the guy from Jamaica. Jamaican.
Yes. That's World Boss, man. The Free World Boss.
Free World Boss.
That's where that comes from.
Okay.
So he had his conviction for murder of an associate. That happened like 10 years ago. I remember I was in school when it happened. It got quashed on Thursday, and with a London court ruling.
Did you just say it got quashed?
That's the word it says, quashed.
Welcome to a podcast that just quashed the beef.
It's quashed. I zoomed in. So it says...
It should say squashed, yeah?
No, I think that's the word. This is Reuters,
okay.
right?
Okay, gotcha.
It says apparently there were rulings that attempts to bribe the trial jury meant the conviction was unsafe. So now apparently, because people said, oh, he's free, he's going to get out. So apparently now it goes to Jamaica, and they have the authority of whether to either retrial him or let him go. Now, what I know about the Jamaican court system is there is no real court system out there.
Right,
So
it's based on discernment.
As much money as he brings to, or as he brought to the country, as far as, you know, like tourism, stuff like that, money, I don't know if they let him go because they just, I don't know, they kind of shysty out there, man.
Okay, is he a killer?
Listen, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if he did it.
Why is he in there?
For allegedly killing somebody or having somebody killed or something.
Okay, all right. We'll see how that pans out.
It was. He's been in jail since 2011 over the disappearance of an associate. Apparently, the body was never found.
Okay. Good work.
That's actually kind of wild.
Good work. Side note, Malcolm.
Yes.
You know, we've been drinking this water here.
Mm-hmm.
This ain't exactly.
Somebody said, Malcolm, what school was you in when this happened? Not the school I graduated from, actually.
Yeah. Not the
funny.
Soul Society's NC at Soul Society NC.
Yeah, they got some good water.
Yeah, they got some straight out the stream water, right? But this Mountain Valley, we thought were pretty good water.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Come to find out, this is some bullshit too.
Oh, word?
It scored 63 out of 100.
Oh.
But on the website, it's called Live Oasis, live-oasis.com. They rate all of these waters that you think are very good. Like Fiji scored a 15 out of 100.
Oh, wow.
In terms of, now I don't know how independent this, study is, but I say all of that to say this, and maybe you guys can relate to this. Every time you take a step up or think you're doing the right thing, there's always somebody to shoot down some shit.
Oh, TikTok is the worst for that.
OMG. Now I'm seeing almond milk.
I heard Cheerios are bad for you.
Cheerios.
Not Honey Nut, not Cheerios.
Yeah.
My son loves him some Cheerios.
Yes, he's eating.
I heard applesauce is bad. I heard apple juice is bad for you.
Yeah, so it leads me to say, guys,
Am I breathing? Am I breathing?
Yeah,
right?
are we? And now somebody gonna tell me about the air we breathing. So I say all of that to say
Y'all
this.
keep talking about we shouldn't be drinking water.
Yeah, this is crazy.
I'm tired.
You know what
of
I'm
it.
saying? I just saw now I believe what Kamani is saying about the almond milk because there's really no such thing.
Yeah.
But I saw a report that said even to make the almond milk, if they take the worst of the almonds. You know what I mean? To make that into giving you the illusion you're doing better and you're doing worse.
I'm tired.
I am exhausted.
I'm tired.
I can't eat apples. Apples? Grapes? Water? They charging me for... Every time you turn around...
That's a fact.
There's something or somewhere that somebody's going to shoot down some of the greatest things you think you're doing. I buy this... I got bottle. This comes in a bottle.
Yeah, glass.
I got big glass, 5-gallon bottles delivered because I'm thinking the glass is better than the plastic.
Yeah.
And then the reports keep coming out about everything. Everything is bad, and I'm confused, and I'm stuck. So I say all of that to say, do the best you can with what you have, bro.
Yeah, that is...
Because this, when Yaki said we not supposed to drink water,
I gave up.
I gave up. I gave up.
Yeah.
Water? And I understand, we're not going to go through that whole thing with the H3O2, but jeez, we know the air is bad, the water is bad, the food is bad, but everything is bad.
We have too much information.
Yes.
We have too much
information overload.
And then what that does is it causes paralysis. What's happening now on, especially a lot of podcasts, so a lot of interview-based podcasts, now what you're seeing is a lot of quote-unquote experts. They're trying to outdo each other, right? So now salt is actually good for you. Sugar is good for you. It's the brown sugar that's bad. White rice is actually good for you. Everybody's trying to outdo each other.
Yes.
And you saw it during the lockdowns. Mm-hmm. Everybody was trying to, again, outdo each other. Well, we can never do this again. You can never shake somebody's hand. You can never look somebody in the eye again. It was just all right, bro.
It's just crazy.
All right.
And even the Kangen water, it's a machine generating it. If it's machine generated, how good can it be? And
did our ancestors have machines to generate?
It just goes on and on and on. And it gives me a headache sometimes. People went in on Sabi's. Sabi was wrong, and this and that, and he could be, and this one said he eat that, and how could you not do that? And it's just you get beat down and you get fatigued. So do the best you can, and know that the reason you're here has a lot more to do with your essence, your presence, and why you choose to be here than the shit you're eating all day. Now that doesn't mean go out and eat, because They Odyssey and them called the meeting. They're taking away my debit card because I'm buying too much shit off TikTok.
You be wildin'.
The family meeting. I just purchased chicken skins. I don't know if it's called flock. And I used to eat pork rinds back in the day before I became God Almighty. Before I became the supreme being God.
Chicken skin version of...
This is the chicken. Now you see where I'm headed with that. These are the chicken skin
guys,
versions.
I'm telling you. Yeah, if you want to start a business, this guy is a lick. Yeah, I'm telling you.
The pork wings. And then I saw the commercial, right? Everybody who opened the bag was like, this is delicious. It was different flavors.
Because they paid to say it's delicious.
Vinegar. They was like, this is delicious. And I was sitting there in the middle of the night going, because it ain't the swine, God, because I don't do that no more, because I'm the all supreme. And I was thinking more about them. You know what I'm saying? Little snacks, because it had 0 carbs, and 0 calories. I said, this is a good thing. The bag came, and Mama Dot said, yeah, there it is, up there on the screen. Mama Dot said, you got a package. I said, oh, goody, go get the package, open it now. I got a surprise for you. Yeah. And I wanted to do the right thing. Mama Dot opened that bag, bro. The smell that came out of that bag was some of the grossest shit.
Oh, serious?
I ever smelled in my life. Oh. But me, because I'm vain, I said, I'm going to eat this anyway.
Ego. Yeah.
I said, no, I dug in, and I was eating, and Mama Dot was like, how is it? I couldn't even front. I said, this is the nastiest shit I think I've ever tasted. You know, because I was going to make it good just because I purchased it and show her. Yeah. And it was the nastiest shit.
Oh, my God.
I ever had. So they had a meeting, and they
intervention.
I
wasn't here for that. Yeah.
And they're gonna take my my debit card.
Yo, TikTok and old people, it's the worst, man. It's the absolute worst, man. You be wildin'.
Yeah, they're gonna take it. So
this guy, like, you can sell anything to him.
Listen to the name, Flock.
Yeah.
Look at
that looks, you know. Flavors. I mean, but the presentation,
it looks good.
Dude, if you see the commercial, it's like, oh, everybody look like they're having a good time.
And the inception is like, when it's healthy, it might be nasty, so you gotta fight through it.
No, don't do it.
That's hilarious.
Don't do it. If you see the TikTok commercial for the flocks, keep moving.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, don't do it. We do the rest. I said this story, and she said, no, go get your money back. I said, I deserve to lose my money. That's how nasty that shit is. Throw all that shit in the garbage. So yeah, they're gonna take my card.
Oh man, okay, all right.
You are tuned into the sounds of Urban X.
So I did not get a chance to watch the Nickelodeon doc that dropped yesterday. I was trying to watch it before we came here today. As soon as I get home, I'm gonna check it out. So Thursday I have an in-depth review for you guys. Some of my friends are watching it. They were texting me on the side. They said it's gross. Like,
yeah.
Goddamn.
And
that's our generation's.
Right, absolutely. All them shows you guys kind of walked on and watched, and to see what was. And I love the title, Quiet on the Set.
Yeah.
That is so, you know what I'm saying, you know, in tune with what was going on. Side note, on the 21st.
What?
Skin Flick. Atlanta. Booties. Twerk win.
P Valley?
No, twerk win.
Oh, you're talking about Freaknik.
Freaknik.
Oh, yeah.
Twerk win.
What the hell's going on?
Yeah, Freaknik comes out on Thursday.
It's Thursday. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So, kind of keep that in mind.
Wait, so does it come out at a certain time on Thursday or like
I don't know.
midnight?
I just know.
I'm trying to. That'd be fire. We watch
Thursday
that
we're gonna watch the Freaknik.
I bet.
And jump off. Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
So, guys, in other news, every 4 years, you know how it happens, Democrats and rappers. I saw Glorilla in pictures with Joe Biden and Kamala Harris, and she has that song, Yeah Glow, that's out. It's a banger.
Okay.
But she remixed it and put Yeah Joe as a caption.
Oh, okay. She got paid well for that, I'm pretty sure.
She did. And
Did you see Kamala with Fat Joe?
Yo, bro. The video, you talking about the video?
Yeah, I didn't watch it. I scrolled.
She's talking, I forget what she's talking about, and the camera zoomed in, and then the caption said, you'll never believe who she's there with, right? And the camera, it pans out real slow. Then you see Fat Joe there in the suit, and I'm just like, what the hell is going on?
It's time, baby. It's time.
Oh, my God.
It's time to get you young knuckle-dragging niggas online.
Jesus,
to what's going on.
Man.
And this is how they associate your vote with your celebrity. Come on, bro. Glorilla?
Yeah.
Fat Joe?
Yeah.
yeah, this is what they think of you. You know what I mean? No policy, no real policy, no any of that. It's just put some celebrities and it's going to get worse.
Yeah.
We're not even in the zone
it's March.
Yet.
Yeah, it's not even.
You wait until June and July and August. And yeah, it's pandering time, Mega Bills. Absolutely.
Jesus, man.
It is pandering time.
Damn, son.
Yeah.
Every 4 years, they don't even change up.
Never stops. Same thing.
Yeah,
Same thing.
Yo, guys, did you guys see that the shooting that happened on the subway
in New York City?
In New York City, a few days ago, it was a fight, and then the guy pulled out a gun. He got disarmed, shot in the head.
Yeah,
that's wild.
I thought it was a psyop.
Explain.
I thought the whole thing, because again, this is election season.
Mm-hmm.
This is a Democratic state. They just had the National Guard in the subways to fight crime, and then a derelict gets on the train. There's a immigrant, or who he thought was an immigrant, sitting minding his business. He turns directly to him and starts a whole heap of shit. Right? A fight breaks out. Not uncommon on the train. This, that, and that. The cameras is going.
Yeah.
People see everything.
Yep.
He's beating the Mexican up because they can't box. Right?
Yep.
And then the lady that was with him sticks him, bang, bang, bang.
Pokes him. That was crazy.
Yeah, pokes him, bop, 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 with a knife. And he like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
So then he realized he bleeding. He decides to go back to his seat where he has a gun in his jacket.
Yeah.
He pulls the gun. The Mexican guy, I can't say Mexican, whoever it was, Spanish, is backing up. Then the camera, because of the chaos, falls and we don't know what's going on. All we know is the black guy's walking toward him with the gun.
Yeah.
We hear the shots. Chaos break out. I'm saying to myself, it's over for that Mexican dude. Homie pulled the blicky.
Yeah.
Gonna tap him. He gonna get off the train. But no, he disarms.
Yeah.
On some. You know what I mean?
What's his name? What was that movie Denzel was in? The Equalizer.
Yeah, he's like, let me see your watch. And now he got the gun, and he shoots the black guy.
Yeah. In the head.
In the fucking head.
Yeah.
Okay? That's not how that's supposed to play out.
Okay.
Just my humble opinion.
This was my thing, because usually when people have a gun on them, and that brings out a different level of.
I'm not putting my jacket down to give you a fair one.
When I got my gun
and
on
I
me.
got the heat on me.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm gonna zip you up.
Absolutely. That's the first thing
I started this shit with you.
Yeah, and I'm gonna show you.
Yeah, exactly. This is what it is.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I came on starting with you because I got the heat.
Because I got it. Yeah.
Not gonna put the jacket down.
Absolutely. That's true.
You know?
And I don't know if you guys remember, there was a story on the New York subway.
I could be stretching, you know.
There was a story on the New York subway, and the guy didn't get charged because it was self-defense, right? Remember, the black kid, he was causing problems, and then the white dude choked him out, killed him,
Absolutely.
Right? Think about the two differences in stories. And remember, I came on here, I'm like, yo, I've been on the subway, and somebody wilded out, and you know what I'm saying? Like, and you don't, stuff happens. They talk on about this in a different way because of how they're trying to frame it with the immigrants.
Yes.
And he was possibly.
And again, from an immigrant standpoint, to be able to disarm a black man, that means you are military.
That too.
What's the dude who changes his name? He don't know who he is. I watch his movies. Matt Dame.
Jason Bourne?
That's some Jason Bourne shit.
Yeah.
You know, to disarm a black man coming at you with a gun?
Yeah.
How close did the black man get to him for him to Dude, it just didn't make a lot of sense to me. And so, just to me. And then the press conferences that came and the whole thing started because the black guy thought he was an immigrant.
That was like the Stop Asian Hate
Yes,
thing.
that's what started. He jumped on and turned right to him and thought he was an immigrant. And so you in my country, blah, 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 blah. And that's how the narrative of that.
Okay, keep your eye out. That's a good good theory.
Just saying. Did you hear about the John Q story?
No.
It was a guy, white guy. His son was on life support. Some of you guys might have seen this story. I think it was in Philly or somewhere. And the hospital was saying, look, we got to take him off the life support. There's nothing we can do for him whatsoever. And the dad is saying, you are not pulling the plug on my son. Pulls out a gun, takes over the ward. Like, they after him.
This really happened?
This really happens.
Oh.
All of a sudden, it's a hostage situation. Yeah. His son wakes up.
Get the come on, dog. Come on. This is TikTok.
TikTok. Saw the story.
Come on, man.
I saw the story, son. Somebody out there saw the story too. Yep.
Oh, come on.
Yep. His son wakes up out of the coma. John Q. Yeah, I heard about it.
What we think, y'all? Cap? Cap or no cap?
Just saying. Somebody said R.I.P. TikTok.
Yeah, TikTok is wild. So there was a story floating around before we go to commercial break that Damon Wayans on My Wife and Kids had an affair with the girl that played Claire.
Damon Wayans, yeah.
And that's what ended his marriage, right? So and I remember
Claire, what was her character?
That's the daughter.
That was the daughter.
That was the daughter, right?
Right, yeah.
So that was the story that was floating around. But if you look it up, you can only find it on TikTok. That was the source. It was nowhere else.
Gotcha.
So people was like, oh man, the show was ruined. And I'm just like, anytime a story, you could only find one source on it, it's usually some bullshit. Like, it really is. And then the next day, people had to come out and were just like, yo, this is clearly fake. There was no memoir of her saying that. The timelines don't even match up between So TikTok can get dangerous.
But like, it can, but I want to say this too on an all serious note. It's also, I learned just basic stuff. You can learn a lot of basic stuff. So it is a gift and it's a curse.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If you go on the deep dive, because I told you I'm a special member. Like you just log in, I log in and I give an extra code and they know it's me and they provide me with extra sources.
But you guys know who's fronting the line on, who's in the front lines of getting this ban?
The Juice.
The ADL.
The ADL, of course.
ADL, yep.
Because again, this is where a lot of information you wouldn't find anywhere else because they're not controlled by, Zuckerberg and them are coming out about
I said that because they're the oddballs out. Like everybody's owned by the same people.
Yep.
If one rogue social media and their search engine is becoming just as powerful as Google's.
And not only that, it's an unbiased search engine.
What can we do with that?
Yes, that's control. Because they have to control all sources of media.
Crazy.
And with that being said,
we're going to take a quick commercial break. Get your questions ready, and we'll be right back.
Yeah.
Tonight, there's growing outrage over this video showing at least 2 police officers in Kenosha, Wisconsin with their guns drawn following 29-year-old Jacob Blake as he walks around the front of a gray SUV. We paused the video after he opens the door with his back to an officer. At least 7 shots can be heard.
Don't think we don't see your pain. I got a real mentality, a better view of reality. If this is life, then I'm battling. Hey, don't think we don't see your pain. I got a real mentality, a better view of reality. If this is life, then I'm battling. I got a real mentality.
Back for another amazing episode of Real Mentality.
Yes.
We had the world famous Alkaline Oasis, and so it's always a pleasure to get together with young men, different ages, all my sons, 23, 30, 36, 37. What are some of the things that you wish your parents had taught you now at your stage in this evolution and in life for you?
Oof. Oof. Oh man. You guys did a great job with us, right? So I can't even, I wouldn't be able to come and rap and say my parents wasn't there. I'd be lying. I think one of the things that I dealt with, and it was sometimes I would just try to avoid all conflict.
For us, it would be, we got pretty spoiled because we're the youngest. So we got a lot of stuff that other families or other friends that we would see didn't have. For example, like you guys would make us hot meals every day. Some kids would get like cereal, and I'm like, what is this?
Yeah.
This is what I eat for breakfast?
In hindsight, you did what you could do. You understand? I mean, there's no.
Yeah, you have to like. Yeah, I get what you're saying.
So, and then after you enter adulthood, what your parents been trying to teach you, we was too stubborn to listen. So you gotta deal with it on your own.
Like you said, I can always go back and go like, no, they told me to deal with it. You know what I'm saying? They told me, all right, figure that out. Deal with it. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I feel that. Yeah.
My dad wasn't around.
Right.
But I knew he loved me, and so I was advanced in my thinking. I wish he taught me how to love a woman. You have to be taught those things by example. I wish my parents had taught me finances. You know what I mean? And you mean this credit card, I gotta pay this back?
Yeah.
Right. I'm here to protect you.
Yeah.
And so when we as men, I look at the 3 stages, and I had to be a dad to each one of you differently. I'm proud of you as men. You know what I mean? Because you all have your own battles now that you have to go through. And so the greatest achievement for me is being a dad. It ain't being Black Dot. It ain't none of that superficial shit.
And we're back.
And we are back. Shout out Mega Bills.
Shout out to Mega Bills.
Smoke that song.
For the Real Mentality theme song.
Yeah, I know it took us years to get it together. We slow. But we appreciate the banger.
Absolutely.
Because I can tell where it came from. It came from a place of love. I felt the energy. I still feel the energy every time I hear it. Big up Universe Space. She sent us a beautiful package in the mail.
Thank you.
You know what I'm saying? Appreciate that. And we got some other stuff that we'll talk about Thursday.
Yes.
Stuff that came in and kind of keep you guys abreast of, people send us stuff and show us love. And it's greatly, greatly appreciated.
Real quick, shouts out to Kathy, who won the year of membership.
Oh, all right, Kathy.
Yeah. Yep, she knew I went to SUNY College at Old Westbury, graduated in 2015, earned my BA in history. Got that right. That's when she was first. She got that.
History.
There's no hate. Don't hate. Don't hate.
Boy.
But thank you guys for being here. Also,
so she has a yearly membership.
She has a yearly membership, so I will send you your email and stuff like that. Since I got your email, I'll send you
Shout out to Oba.
Shout out to Brother Oba.
He tapped in and he said BIG all day, son.
For his greatest.
He said he will, you know what I'm saying? Holla at you about that, Malcolm.
I'm inclined to agree.
You know what I'm saying?
I agree. You know what I'm saying?
So, and like I said, we got to get Oba on an interview.
Absolutely.
We'll record it and then post it up so the people can get it.
Absolutely.
See what the God is up to.
Also, I want to give a shout out to, hold on. She goes by Slauson Girl on Instagram, and she is doing great journalism work in LA, South Central, where she's from.
Slauson Girl, all right.
Has a huge following. She was just covered in a news segment out there as well.
Okay.
In the news.
Okay.
She's doing a lot of great work. She just put out a first book as well. I'm trying to get what it's called. Hold on. It is called From Watts to Waco, My Journey as a Black Journalist in LA. So shouts out to her.
Shouts out to her.
Has a huge following on Instagram, and she's been following us for a little minute too.
Appreciate it. Yeah. Appreciate all the support, and good luck to you.
And also, completely unrelated plug, shouts out to Gracie's Corner. They just won a NAACP Image Award for Outstanding Children's Program.
All right.
My son loves Gracie's Corner.
Yes, Gracie's Corner is the GOAT when it comes to that. And as we spoke about, it could go on forever because with AI being able to clone her voice as a child, even though she may move on, her voice is there, and you know what I'm saying, the energy she created, and so that is so dope. Shout out to that family.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Shouts them out. Gracie's Corner. What's the money price to send Dot not to use TikTok for a month?
Yeah.
Oh man, yeah, I'm gonna take a break, but I got that secret code that takes me in behind the scenes. Yeah, it'd be 2-3 in the morning. I had nothing to do. I'd be like, man.
Also, yo, it was we were talking about the story that happened on the subway. There was another wild story that happened I think yesterday in Brooklyn. There was a girl and her twin sister. They got approached by this dude who were trying to holler at her, and they denied him, and he wound up stabbing one of the twins to death.
Yes, I heard about that.
So
heartbreaking. 19 years old.
Yeah.
They were actually locked in the store, and he came back banging on the store door, and the owner of the store who watched these two girls grow up locked the door, and I guess they must have thought the guy left, and when they came out of the store, dudes cannot deal with rejection that bad.
Yeah.
That bad? It's a really? And 19 years old, it hurt my heart. My daughter's only 22 years old.
Yeah, that broke my heart.
You know, you think about, you know what I mean?
And then a twin, right? So that twin, you know what I'm saying? Like, she has to grow up
knowing that there was another one of her.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that's so tough. Our condolences go out to that family because that's just crazy, man. I don't know what be on the mind of these individuals, man.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You are tuned into the sounds of Urban X.
So I saw something that there is a water slide or water roller coaster opening at Lake Lanier in Georgia.
That's crazy. Out of all things to put there,
like what?
You want me to go down a slide?
Yeah.
A wormhole?
Yeah.
Into the abyss?
Literally. No, sir. I'm good.
I thought that was a joke when I heard the story.
Not me. Hell no.
So they're going to turn this into a goddamn amusement park.
Basically, yeah.
Jeez. That's crazy.
I don't see nothing positive coming out of that.
I don't see nothing positive whatsoever. They can't want money that bad. Can't. That'd be the last place I'll be.
Yeah, water slide coaster. It's opening this spring, you guys.
Jeez.
If you want to go check it out, I don't recommend you do.
No, but you know who's going to be there? A lot of white people.
Yeah, listen.
A lot of white people like that scary shit.
I don't know, man. That lake has bodies. Yeah, that lake has bodies.
Let's go.
Not with it. Yeah. Not with it.
If they say it's haunted, I'm going to take their word for it. I'm good on that. Side note, a new Omen movie is coming out. I know this is above your pay grade.
I saw one of them.
Dude.
That came out like 06.
No, I'm talking about the original Omen with Damien and all that. The original Omens were very scary.
They tried to remake it. That's what
you can't remake it in this era because this is hard to spook and scare this era. When we grew up, The Exorcist, The Omen, Rosemary's Baby, Carrie, them were scary movies. You know what I mean? That really, you know.
What's the last scary movie you saw?
Scary. Oh, Smile.
Oh, okay.
That was some scary shit.
Okay.
That was scary shit, man. Me and Mama Dot jumped about 9 times in the theater. You know what I mean? Because they was putting the scary part not where it was supposed to be.
Okay.
You know, in your mind, okay, this you preparing, it's gonna be a scary part here. No.
Okay.
That's not where they put the scary part.
Okay.
Scary part was happening in weird places. And me and Mama was jumping out our seat.
That had me think. The last scary movie I saw was probably the first Paranormal Activity.
Okay.
That was a good one.
Got you.
That was a good one. Only because it was it's something that can happen. You could hear a random noise in your house and and so that was
Saw. The first Saw.
Was that?
It was more suspenseful.
Suspenseful, yeah.
It was more gore, but the ending it
was
just
ill. That was it.
Was just ill.
Yeah, that was
you know what I mean. But they got a new Exorcist out. Mama Dot refuses to go to the theater to see it with me, so I know she ain't going to see The Omen with me. You know what I mean? I can't go by myself. That's spooky shit.
Yeah, you can't do that.
I can't even watch that in the house by myself.
True
I need support, man. It just so we're gonna see how that works out.
All right.
Yeah.
So guys, LeBron James and JJ Redick are starting their podcast. It's like supposed to be like some real in-depth basketball. I saw a clip, and they were talking some deep basketball. Inbound play, X's and O's.
Well, I would like that in the sense because I'm tired of the same old two basketball guys sitting there. Tell me what happened to me. I got a story about Kobe.
Yeah.
Nobody heard.
Yeah.
One day Kobe walking in the gym.
Yeah.
I don't want to hear that no more.
Yeah.
So if they're gonna do something different, because LeBron's X's and O's game and JJ Redick appears to be, I would like to see how that works out. Because we need a different podcast that kind of goes where nobody else is going. I'm tired of seeing two guys sit there, give you their opinion on something, and then, everyone's been there and done that. So this, if it works out in that sense, I'd like to see how that, turns out.
Lamar Odom and Caitlyn Jenner.
And now we're talking. Now you're cooking with hot takes. Lamar Odom and Caitlyn Jenner.
They're starting a podcast.
They're starting a podcast.
And I am confused.
What is this podcast about?
I have no idea. I just saw the headline. I was just
they're two athletes.
One
is a world-class runner.
This is true.
No, this is true.
This is very true. You're right.
You know how he became that world-class runner, right? He used to pee on the bed, and his mother would hang the pissy sheets out the window. No, true story. And when he got off the bus, all the kids would laugh at him. So what he started doing, he started beating the bus home to take the sheets down.
Oh, wow.
That is an absolute, that's not a TikTok story.
No,
that is an absolute true story. That's how he became Bruce. I don't know how he became Caitlyn.
Yeah.
That's how he became Bruce.
So this is according to People Magazine. They're teaming up for a new sports podcast series. They're former in-laws, and they dropped the trailer for their series Keeping Up with Sports, a nod to the Keeping Up with the Kardashians that ended in 2020.
Okay, all right. I won't be watching.
Yeah,
I'm just gonna keep it a bean.
I'm nervous for the state of podcasting.
Yeah,
this is
I
what
don't
it's
know
gonna be.
where this is going.
If this is what it's gonna be.
Yeah.
Speaking of podcasting, we're crazy. DJ Academics offered Meek Mill $1 million for a podcast. I think it was obviously
he's spoofing him.
Yeah, it was obviously a shot at him.
Yes,
but he's been dogging Meek.
Well,
on Twitter. I'm gonna see if I can get these tweets.
Well, it is what it is.
He has been dogging Meek
and the fact that Meek keeps responding is feminine.
Yeah, Meek
it's feminine. No man is gonna continue to go back and forth with you online over anything.
Yeah,
it's feminine.
So
it's sort of like when Shannon keeps responding to people.
Yeah,
that's a feminine trait to me. You say what you gotta say. You let it go. I see you when I see you. If it's really, we can have an up-face conversation.
So he's called. He said because Meek said he wants to start a podcast to talk about stuff. Call it culture, currency, something like that. And then he offered him $1 million. He said upfront 52 shows. You can keep the IP. I think he was just talking shit. But Academics tweeted. He said you don't think tweeting you got $1 million to sideswipe a street nigga off the map, to wipe a street nigga off the map, it's inciting street beef. You don't think that driving around Philly at 2 a.m. With your check engine light on, ready to spin the block, is inciting street beefs. You don't think being a multi-millionaire, taunting people who have no choice to be in a hood is fueling street beefs. He went off. He went off. You don't think that blocking opportunities for upcoming rappers who have no outlets for drug and violence is inciting street beef. You don't think that tweeting you're down to die over a situation you're reacting to poorly is inciting street beefs. You don't think that pulling up to niggas' houses and to piss on their steps, to shoot on videos in front of their houses is inciting street beefs. You keep talking at both sides of your face. Activist or killer, we've been wanting to know. And he's been going off.
Ooh.
And I was just like, God.
I don't mess with academics.
Somebody on Meek's team should legit just take his phone.
And like I said, I don't really mess with academics. But you know how I do up here. Truth is truth.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I don't give a damn who telling it. I don't have to like you to feel that truth. Side note, did you see P. Diddy first public appearance showed up at the Rolling Loud conference where Kanye West and T Dollar were not performing, they were standing around playing their music. So they saying P. Diddy and Kanye are squashing their beef. I saw that on TMZ, guys. That's the source, TMZ. I saw it with my own eyes, TMZ.
Can't do that, Diddy. Can't.
Well, just saying. P. Diddy out in public.
Or even Kanye. Like, what you doing trying to be seen with him?
Yeah. Well, they said they weren't seen together.
I know, but even still.
But they saying it was obvious he showed up to show support for Kanye because Kanye was the only one on the bill. And people are complaining because they thought maybe Kanye was going to perform these new songs, and he just walked around and let the songs play. Yeah, you know how Kanye do.
Okay. I don't know if I agree.
Not that they had beef, but remember,
He called him a fed.
He called him a fed.
Yeah.
Kanye called him out, said he was the feds and all of that.
Y'all saw so this was we forgot to report on this, but Don Lemon had gotten a deal to have a show on Twitter or X exclusively, because remember Tucker Carlson has that.
Mm-hmm.
You know, apparently he lost that deal because he interviewed Elon Musk, and Elon Musk said he found him boring, unprepared, and something else. Like just So he wound up taking that deal from him, and I thought that was funny.
Wow. So you interview the boss.
Yeah, and he was just
X,
like,
and he was like, you know what?
This is a bad idea.
This is a bad idea.
Yeah.
Okay.
But remember, he's getting his money from CNN.
$24 million.
$24 million. He don't need to work.
$24 million. It's not about work. It's still he wants to be relevant and have a voice.
Mm-hmm.
And so he's gonna get his money.
You guys see how somebody asked a question. Somebody said funny time. Yeah, it is funny time.
I saw the Dave Chappelle rumored $2 billion to deal to CBS. All rumors.
Yeah, that's no way.
That's a lot of bread.
No way.
For a talk show host.
$2 billion.
The minute I saw it, I said that can't be true.
Yeah. No. I saw it'll come back to me. It will come back to me.
Yeah, drugs.
Yeah.
You kind of.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. No. It was about Chris Cuomo. He signed on to be a content creator for Valuetainment. Valuetainment is usually, they started off as a business platform with Patrick Bet-David. I went to their conference in 2021, it's really good. Mm-hmm. And now they going into more political stuff like that. So as a platform, they're more right-leaning. When I went to that conference, bunch of Republicans in there.
Got you.
Like they hate Joe Biden in there. So the fact that he's signing on Chris Cuomo, I don't know what that's about. I don't know if he's trying to reach across the aisle and just to have like
like a balance or something.
I'm not sure.
Okay.
I watched Joe Budden and Candace Owens interview.
Joe Budden and Candace, how was it?
It was pretty good. I think, and from reading the comments, I think a lot more people walked away from it liking Candace more.
Got you. And again, it's not. I don't give a shit if I like you. What were her talking points? Were they
stuff.
Okay?
Yeah,
were they true talking points?
Yeah, it was just like, yo, listen, like, why do I have to participate in this? You know what I'm saying?
Right, and if I don't want no parts of it.
You know what I'm saying? Why am I being made to be the crazy one if I say this is not okay?
Right.
Lizzo shaking her ass at the Lakers game with her ass out. Why is that okay? That's not okay.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that.
All stuff I agree with. Someone asked me, what's the latest on the alien news, Black Dot? Nothing really lately happening with the alien news. The latest thing I'm hearing is the eclipse coming on the 8th is going to do some major damage in Oklahoma and other places, maybe at the ley lines where they cross. And so we need to be aware and careful. But anything that they telling me I need to be aware of usually doesn't happen.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, yeah.
Somebody said Dave as a talk show host would be amazing. You know what? I think Dave's mystique comes from not hearing him too much.
Yes. It's sort of like, that's what made Rakim as an MC back in the day, is that you didn't hear from him too much. And it held a mystique. I used to have that mystique too. Until my son asked me to come out and do a podcast.
Yeah, man.
Now I can't shut the fuck up.
Yeah, man. Yeah, like that's. So, I think that's one of those things. Like you'll just probably get tired of hearing his voice. I don't know.
Yeah. Oh, I'm fresh up there, boy. I went back to my guy, and I said, "Look, homie, no." I said, "Yo, man, stop it with the, He said, well, ¿qué pasó? Wait. What do you mean, Papi? What do you mean? I said, cause like you let me explain. You touch it too, oh, Papi, you do too much. He said, Papi, I thought me and you were like a peanut butter and jelly. I thought we like a peanut butter and jelly, me and you, Papi. I said, look, man, just keep it up above the neck, my nigga. Just do the haircut up here, nigga.
Now there's something like spiritual about getting a haircut, bro. It is. It's like you just feel like you can just take on the world. Like I called Avery and said, "You lucky to have me."
Yo, that's the way that's the way brothers feel.
You lucky to have
especially
me.
when you get the hot towel.
Yeah.
You get the cream. You get the full service. That's how your confidence level is just like, yo.
Facts.
I feel like I can make you buy a hoodie today.
You know what I'm saying?
We came on the day like, yo, fresh haircuts, buy a hoodie.
You know what I'm saying? 50% off.
50% off.
You know what I mean?
You like, you know what? There's something about them. I'm gonna order one of them hoodies.
So, so Trump had a rally the other day, right? And he was talking about the immigration and stuff like that, and China, they're trying to set up, factories in other countries to send their cars over here. And he said, 100% tariff as soon as I'm in there. And if I don't get elected, it's going to be a bloodbath. Every news station said,
Trump took the clip.
They said, Trump said, if he doesn't get elected, it's going to be a bloodbath.
Yes.
And they are running with it. I was just like,
out of context.
Man.
It shows you out of context. How something can be said, and people run with it. Yep, because that's all I heard.
Yeah,
I was like, a bloodbath.
Yeah,
why would he say that?
Yeah.
And then when you lay it out like that,
and somebody had to put on Twitter. Somebody had to put on when the 2022 midterms going on, and it was projected as like the Republicans was supposed to sweep everything. The Democratic Party said. It's going to be a bloodbath, in November if the Republicans win, something like that. You get what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Same context, but like you see how like the media kind of flips it. It was
interesting stuff. Let's get to some questions.
And we are up out of here.
Somebody said my Grammy just had bloodbath, and Trump is brilliant. Trigger word. Yep. Yeah, that's definitely a trigger word.
Yeah, you just hear bloodbath.
Silent
I'm
whistle,
not gonna win. Like,
dog whistle. Shit. Yep.
Is it a dog whistle?
If you,
because it could be.
If the media, by the media just sound clipping that, it could become a dog whistle. People who don't read or looking for context.
Yeah.
And then on both sides, goddamn right, it's gonna be a bloodbath. I got my shit loaded right now. I wish a nigga would come. I mean, I wish a Negro would colored what they would walk to my goddamn yard, goddamn Democrats and Transformers and all these goddamn people. Yeah, you damn right. And then for those on the other side, how could he say such a thing? Yeah, so I can see it going both ways.
Yeah.
Did you see the Candace and Rabbi debate today? No,
I did not. I'm gonna check that out.
We will check that out.
Yeah, Candace has been on the run. Speaking of Chris Cuomo, she smoked Chris Cuomo on the PBD podcast, like cooked his booze.
Okay.
So, but the rabbi is bugging. Apparently, that's the rabbi who his daughter owns like a sex toys and some weird stuff like that.
Okay, yeah, they into some weird shit.
Did you hear Trump call migrants animals? No, I did not.
Did not hear that. Well, he called the Chinese flu the Kung flu.
That was funny.
It's Kung flu. That lady stood up. Look, Chinese lady. It is what it is. Your people have brought over the flu. Wasn't here. Your people. Yeah.
Somebody said, Kung Flu is legendary. I'm sorry, it was.
Yeah, that's fucking legendary.
Somebody said he's going to promise reparations at the last minute. I wouldn't be surprised, actually.
Sure.
So Joe Budden's podcast, Queen's Flip, who's Jamaican?
Queen's Flip, Jamaican.
Yeah.
Okay.
He said, the government never going to give us reparations, man. Come on, man. And just me I got what he was saying, but I said, oh no.
You just open up a can of worms.
Oh, they are going to spaz on him.
Yeah.
Next show he came on, y'all wanted to apologize to the FBA, to ADOS, and I got informed, I got educated.
Yeah.
I said, no, they got in that ass. That's what happened.
Damn right.
Trump, he's having a problem paying the $400 million bond for the fraud case that he lost in New York.
I'd have a problem paying it too.
Yeah, but so obviously he don't got that money laying around.
Even
man.
if I did have it laying around, I'm pulling my Dame Dash.
Absolutely.
I got $5 to my name.
Yeah, absolutely.
Your Honor, I can give you $400 million.
Yeah.
Even though when he become the president, he'll make that back.
Did you hear the peace sign is not about bisexuals? No, did not hear that.
Did you hear the peace sign is, like this is supposed to, I don't know, maybe. I get it. Two peace signs.
What's wrong with you, man?
Dude, I'm trying to work this out in real time for the people.
What's good with you, man?
That's why you're supposed to do it like this.
Yeah, it's supposed to be closed fingers. I do know that.
Maybe that's, I don't know. I'm just thinking this stuff out in real time.
Show.
Yeah. Sometimes it's a family show.
Jesus Christ.
I'm trying to figure it out. All right.
Are you aware that C-19 was created in the University of North Carolina? I did read that somewhere. I forgot where I read that.
In an institution there, yes?
Yes, I did read that, yeah.
And what's that military base in North Carolina?
I don't know.
Or is it Virginia? One of the two. All right. It'll come to me.
I did hear that. Somebody J Nyman said, I've been waking up between 3 and 3:30 every morning for about a year. What's that about?
That's not the witching hour. Those hours waking up, those are very spiritual times. You know what I mean? Your melanin is supposed to be at its apex at 3 in the morning. You know what I mean? So maybe that's the time you should get up and do your meditation. You know what I'm saying? Focus on things that you need, solve your problems. That's probably during that time. Yeah. Fort Detrick. That's what I'm talking about.
Okay.
Fort Detrick. Damn, these people are on it.
So Letitia James, yes, it was an event with the fire department, New York Fire Department. She got booed, and they want to find out who booed her. And
Who are you gonna start punishing people?
Yeah.
You're suspended because you booed Letitia James at a fire department. You know that's Republican.
Yeah, you can, and there's not a lot of qualified firefighters anyway.
That's my point.
Yeah,
that's one of the most racist. They more racist than the goddamn police. It's just that you don't see it broken down like that, but it's like, some niggas in there.
We might get to this one.
Come on, Bob. We're not gonna go in there. Niggas is cooking. It's like you'd be surprised. I'll try to.
They do have a racist history. Fire department.
Yeah,
they do.
Go back to watch the movie Gangs of New York. All of them was gangs created to
That is true.
Yeah. I mean, am I gonna go 1,000 to save some little white babies? You know what I mean?
Did we talk about the Kate Middleton? Apparently, she has ties to Boeing.
The company?
Yeah.
Like airplane company?
Yeah.
I'm not surprised.
Let me see. Yeah.
Not surprised at all.
Boeing, yep. That's what I read. Yeah. Could be that way. Could be fake news.
Could be.
Could be fake news. Let's take a couple more questions and then we are up out of here.
Yeah. Fort Bragg is in North Carolina. Thank you. Fort Bragg. The other one is Fort Detrick. I think Fort Bragg is the one that does the mind control or have the PSYOPs. A lot of PSYOP programs coming out of there. Could be.
Okay.
The whistleblower that was knocked off recently, we spoke about that.
Yeah, we did. We spoke about that the other day.
From Boeing.
That was crazy.
Yeah.
That was crazy. Do we talk about Ghislaine Maxwell being moved to a nicer prison?
Oh yeah, they're moving her from a very beat down prison to a nicer as she goes through her appeal process.
Crazy.
And so now she is at the stage of appeal.
Mind you, she got what she got caught guilty for. That means other people are implicated and nothing else came of it.
Right. She going to jail for nothing.
For nothing.
Basically.
Basically, yeah, that's crazy.
So we obviously know they're gonna move her somewhere, and hopefully you forget about her, and she's gonna be back on the street.
That's crazy.
In her country, doing whatever.
Are we filling our tournament brackets? Absolutely not. I will get my ass kicked.
If
I was betting on March Madness, bro.
Oh, no,
I don't
you
know.
can lose. They lose that.
Bro.
If you did vote, who would you vote for? RFK. Why not?
If we did have to vote, probably.
I'd vote for him.
Yeah. Did you see the guy who got caught cheating on his girl and threw her out to 20? No, what?
No, I didn't.
See, stuff like that I don't want to see, man.
Yeah, dude. Do y'all think the homelessness with Black America men is gonna get worse? Did you see Usher say he thanked the devil for his award? Somebody did say that. I didn't watch that.
I didn't watch that either.
I did see some disturbing pictures of him and Russell Simmons in Bali. It's a photo, and it's a little girl in that photo, and she's kicking her legs open. The whole photo just looks bad. The whole thing screamed, "This is wrong."
Meg Bill said she was cheating in his apartment. Oh, that's foul.
And he threw her out?
Yeah. The 20, that's, damn.
Oh, god damn.
Man. Is Cornel West still in it? I forgot all about him being in it. I vote for Cornel West. I forgot all about Cornel West being in the race. Oh, did he drop out? No. I don't remember. You remember?
I think he's out.
Yeah.
Malcolm, your sweatshirt looks like Michigan State apparel. Okay, Michigan.
Michigan State, their green is a little darker green, if I remember that correctly. I think so. Yes, that photo is spooky. Okay.
Yeah, you saw the photo. Thank you. Do you believe all women rappers are sex workers now? It's sad, not all of them, because I like Rhapsody and a bunch of other women who are just using their skill set to get it done. But a lot of the ones you see with the big names, I would not be surprised. You know what I'm saying? Because they all got to work their way up in the industry somehow, some way. Nothing has changed.
Somebody said, J9, Malcolm, can I get an Urban X logo button up with the small? Ooh, for work.
Ooh, no.
Yeah.
I'm not even gonna lie to you and tell you we can make it.
Yeah. Why is the Bronx so crazy? Yo, Lord knows sent me a video on Instagram, and it was like the top 10 worst places to go to and stuff like that. And they're dragging it. Like some of them,
2-3 of them spots is our neighborhood.
Yeah, and they had like Marcy projects. Like Marcy is gentrified now. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah. They had River Park Towers though.
That's still one way in.
That's still one way in, one way out.
Yeah,
that's facts.
They're not playing around over there.
They ain't playing over there.
You know what I'm saying? But did you hear about the billionaire that backed his Tesla into a pond? No, I did not. I ain't hear about all these.
I heard about somebody in a Tesla who had to call to get a tow, and because the power in their car went out, they couldn't even open their door.
Oh, that's shit.
Like the power, like how crazy is that? I can't open the door.
Yeah, that's crazy.
You charging me for grapes?
Yeah.
Apples?
That's crazy.
Water?
Yeah, so we talked about the plane situation a couple of, because I'm seeing planes crash, a lot more planes crash, small planes, the big planes, the Boeing, the wheel falling off.
But he knocked down my theory. But your theory made sense that they're trying to regulate the skies now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You can't just be flying,
Just thinking. And with that being said, guys.
Not crazy, but what's the address to return? Love the quality, can't wait to get right. All right, I don't know what that means.
Right size.
Oh, right size.
Right size.
Urban X at P.O. Box 24.
Yes, 10471.
Yes, 10471.
Bronx, New York. With that being said, guys, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you for joining us here for another show. 6 years we've been doing this, 6-year anniversary.
Yes.
We've been doing this. Don't forget to visit shopurbanx.com to get 50% off on all embossed designs. And I'm hearing a rumor that we might have a last little thing of planners that are ready to go.
Yeah, if you request one might be there for you.
Don't forget to tell a friend to check out the show. We'd appreciate it.
Yes.
And we will see you on Thursday.
See you on Thursday.
Peace.
Peace.